All right, welcome back to One Bar and Lupagus Show. I am Lupagus. Today we're looking at some roster spots on offense for the Minnesota Vikings that are up for grabs. Before we get in that, be sure to subscribe to the channel and know this video is brought to you by Happy Nuts. Links in the description. Get yourself fantastic products like the Bulber Pro. This bad boy can cut through the thickest of pubic manes, no problem. I will be giving away a package for your package on draft night and our tailgate party, so be sure to hop on and check that out. Again, links in the description. Body washes, comfort creams, anti-chafing sticks, everything you need to keep your junk clean and beautiful. So let's get into this. So really what the purpose of this video is to figure out how many spots on offense are actually up for grabs. The Vikings have 9 draft picks. And this kind of came up during the live last week when the topic we're talking about was, would Kwesi trade back up from round 4? We have 2 fourths, a couple of fifths, maybe a couple of sixths as well. Package some of those picks, go up and get maybe a player that he really, really likes. And the rebuttal to that was kind of like, well, this roster seems pretty damn thin on both sides of the ball. So I thought we actually should take a look, jump into it, and see what spots, how many spots are actually up for grabs. Not starting roles, actual just spots on the roster. 53 spots need to be filled. How many of those are actually open when it comes to offense? We'll do defense tomorrow, no matter how this video fares. So let's just start. So last year, the Vikings kept 5 wide receivers. Let's pull up the depth chart right now and to see how many spots are open when it comes to the wide receiver position. All right, so you got Justin Jefferson, obviously safe. Jordan Addison safe. I think Brandon Powell is safe. So Trent Sherfield is the question there as a 4th, 5th receiver. He's probably safe, but not going to guarantee anything there. N'Keal Harry, Jalen Nailor, Dylan Baldwin, Lucky Jackson, Tristan Jackson, Thayer Thomas, and Malik Knowles. I think there's 2 spots here that are up for grabs. I don't think Sherfield's safe. And I think you can find a 5th. Like Naylor's not safe. Harry's not safe. So I don't think anybody here is going to stop you from drafting a wide receiver. And I think they will at some point. So I think there's at least 2 spots here up for grabs. Sherfield will be battling with rookie probably to get one of those spots. Jalen Nailor still in the mix as well. So I'm going to say 2 for wide receiver. Let's go over to tight end. Again, we got 4 here. This ad is going to have to go bye-bye. TJ Hawkinson, Josh Oliver, Johnny Munt, Nick Muse. Those are the 4 we kept that last year. And we're probably going to do the same this year. I think Nick Muse, if we do draft somebody, that would be the potentially 1 spot there that's up for grabs. So we'll count 1 for tight end there. Let's go over to tackle. We got Christian Darrisaw, obviously, and Brian O'Neill and David Kuber are your 3 that are safe. Last year we kept 4 offensive tackles. You got Coy Cronk. Whatever the hell a Coy Cronk is, he is your backup left tackle. So I think there's definitely 1 spot there. Put 1 on the board for offensive tackle. Center last year, we kept 2 centers. This year, we have 2 as well. Even though Dan Feeney is kind of a flexible player, he can play guard as well. He can't do either one very well, but he does that. That's what he does. He's got a cool mullet, but he is your backup center, probably backup guard as well. So we have 2. So you could still draft a guy here just because Feeney can go to guard. So I'm going to say 1. I'm going to say 1 here. I could go with the guard as well. And let's go to guard. You got Blake Brandel, Henry Bird, and then you have Ed Ingram, Tyrese Robinson. You got 2 spots here up for grabs for sure. Whether or not Brandel starts, he's going to make the team. So 2 at guard as well. So we got 2 guard, 1 tight end, 2 wide receiver. Let's go to quarterback. You kept 3 last year. And I think, it's going to be 3 again. I don't think it's going to be these, obviously we're going to draft someone. So is it Jaron Hall is going to be cut? Is it Nick Mullins is going to be cut? One of those guys will be let go. Who's it going to be? I don't know, but I think it's going to be 3. So there's not really a spot here open because I think it's just going to be the same number. Just a different player. Fullback, you're going to probably keep C.J. Ham because you just don't want to get rid of him ever. Let's go to running back. Aaron Jones, Ty Chandler, definitely safe. And after this is where it gets crazy. You only kept 3 last year. Kenny Ngwangu is just basically your kick returner. Myles Gaskin, I didn't even know was still on the roster. He was on the team, off the team, on the team, off the team. Then you got Dwayne McBride. So I think there is a spot here open. I think there's 1 definitely for running back. I just think a rookie, no matter where you take him, could push any of these guys for a spot, and he can find a new kick returner. So I don't think Kenny's safe by any means. So if we tally all of these up, you're looking at about 7 spots open. That's just on offense. You have 7 roster spots that are up for grabs, 7 question marks, 7 holes you have to fill. So again, the Vikings, do you package and move back up, or do you start using these picks to fill out this roster and add some talent to this team, which kind of just looking offensive side of the ball, that might be the way to go. We'll do defense tomorrow. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think there's 7 spots? Do you think there's fewer? Do you believe one of these receivers here maybe will surprise and have some upside? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to do some shopping at Happy Nuts and keep your skull in your hole.